let it see. Shut the clouds and gray away. Weightless is your memory. Hold it close, don't be afraid. Feel the pain and fight the hate as the outside world is dying. Relive again what felt too late. Stop your inner world from dying again. How many times can you walk away? How many years can you give to crying? Who am I to know the path below? Embrace now what you hold forever.
This is Matt with Lady Obscure, and I'm here with Chris and Adrian from Vanishing Point from Australia, and they just made their US debut here at ProgPower USA. Guys, what was it like playing on the stage and in front of a really strong audience for melodic power metal music?
Fantastic, man. Seriously, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit lost my voice, but really good response. It was mind blowing.
Yeah.
You know, it was something we really wanted to do for a long time, and so to finally have that under our belt and see the reaction of the crowd and just basically share that energy, it was phenomenal. Really happy with the results.
It's the crowd here at ProgPower is, as far as the power metal side, it's a rabid fan base. So
Yes.
even though it's an underground kind of genre, people flock here from all over the country. I know you must have had people telling you they've come from all over the country.
Definitely. It's humbling knowing that how many people come all around the world. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's truly amazing. It's a dream country to be able to play this festival.
And the interesting thing is, you know, like our music has got a little bit of power metal in it, it's got a bit of symphonic metal, it's got some progressive metal elements, you know, and it's got things like, you know, heavy elements in it as well. So I think there was, I don't know if I'm boasting, but I think there's a little bit of something for everybody within our music, and they got the catchy choruses. So it was nice to get that reaction. You know, and it's really nice to be playing in such a festival. Diverse bands within this, like the sub-genre, you know, linking to power metal, progressive metal, etc. Because, you know, we have all these bands like, for example, India from the guys from Canada. You know, you've got Scar Cemetery from Sweden who are heavier. Then you've got Tonight Devin Townsend, you've got Annika van Grinsbergen as well. That's a great lineup. You know, it's diverse. You know what I mean? So I think that in general, that there's something for everybody, and thankfully we got a relatively good response, because I do believe that our music side offers a little bit of something for everybody in that regard. So
I agree.
Thank you.
I actually reviewed the Sun, Lady Obscure, and I believe I gave it 5 out of 5 stars.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
It just blew me away with the melody, and like you said, it's heavy, but those choruses just stick with you. And
Fantastic.
when I was watching you guys up there, I was just singing along, and it was like amazing to like see you guys perform. It's like really tight, and just like it's one of those things where it's like anthems. There's like just like melodic metal anthems with lots of like really heavy guitars. And there are little progressive elements too. So yeah, it's something for everyone.
Thank you very much, man. We're very thankful for the support and the kind words. It's possibly overwhelming because we've had so many nice words said to us in the last couple of days. And it's a dream come true for us, but to have such really cool feedback about the album as well, that's really humbling, because for us, we write albums first and foremost to please ourselves. Sylvia and I always have this policy that whenever we write an album, if it sounds good to us, then maybe somebody out there might like it as well. And so, you know, at the end of the day, if some people do that, that's cool. If some people don't, that's all right. But we're still happy with playing the music that we play. And we've got this policy, or this type of thought pattern more or less, that, you know, if we're working on a new song, and we walk away for a couple of days and we come back to it and we still got that chorus in our head or the melody in our head, then maybe it's got something cool there. And so thankfully we had some songs in Distance of Sun that are in that type of vibe, and then the next album it's pretty much going to be a continuation of that as well.
Great.
Yes.
Speaking of a new album, have you already started writing and working on pre-production, or is it just like playing?
Okay, so it's written already.
Yes.
We're ready to get into the studio when we get back and work hard to get that done by the next year.
Musically speaking, it's all completed. All the orchestration's completed. Just in the final edits right now. Then when I get back home next week, I've got like a week and a half, 2 weeks off to get over jet lag and have some fun, family time with my wife and my kids. And then I start recording the rhythm guitars with Dean Mills from Terra Maze. He's going to be working in the album with us. You know, so Dean's a good friend of mine, and the Terra Maze guy's a good guy. So it's always good to involve people that are, you know, prolific with this sort of music as well. With that being said, they know the sound that we want. They're not going to fuck around with it, and we're relatively strict on what we want as well. So we're quite stubborn because we know what we want to do with the music. But with that being said, it's going to be good to have Dean's ear there as well to utilise, and we get along very well, and I think it's going to be a really productive session.
I can't wait.
Thank you very much
the
for
results.
Thank you.
And it's funny that you say Terra Maze because they just got announced for next year's
Absolutely,
ProgPower.
absolutely. We're really stoked for you guys. Okay, stoked, we say, you guys probably don't know what we say.
Oh, no.
Stoked is like, we're really happy for the guys.
Yeah.
It's straight and slang, but, you know.
I use that.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely use that term.
That's good.
We do have things in common with our two countries.
It's like either extremes, like in common or something totally different.
Yeah. And also, speaking of Terra Maze, though, you have to me, there's such a hotbed of Australian bands in the metal genre. All different types of music, because you have the Oblivious Scars, you have Vanishing Point, you have Voyager, you have all these bands that are different. Nina, there's just all these bands that
Cool guys, good
they
guys.
bring something totally different to the table. They're all different sounding, but they sound amazing. It's almost like when all these bands from Sweden started coming out, and people were like, oh my god, or bands from Norway, but no one really thinks, look at all these bands coming from Australia. You know?
It's definitely a diverse genre selection from Australia. You get really proggy bands with like tech death metal. It's just really good to see, and there's always bands playing on the weekends in Melbourne especially. And it's a relatively small community. That's why everyone kind of knows each other, helps each other out. And it's a really good thing, really good vibe.
That's great. You guys had another fellow countryman, Lord.
Lord was playing the other weekend, and I've known Lord Tim for seriously around about 23 years or so. And it was good to see Tim and Mark and Andy, the new drummer up there, shredding up. I think they did exceptionally well, being the opening band at ProgPower. Of course, they had a couple of technical glitches here and there, but I think that they carried really well through it. And it was, for us, we were in the crowd, close to the front watching them. We were really proud because they're Australian guys just like us. So it's like having our neighbours there more or less and representing them and supporting them. And there's been a really cool brotherly vibe with them guys in this ProgPower vibe too, because it's only us guys representing Australia this time. But Lord guys are really good. And I thought they definitely set the bar up for us as well. So we're just like, shit, we've got to really do well, otherwise we're going to be down pretty bad.
You guys both had amazing sets.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I was looking forward to both of them. Now, when it comes to the new album, do you have like anything different, or is it going to be that same kind of vibe that just
I think so far from what I've spoken to with the guys and have given me feedback on, it seems like some of the riffings a little bit heavier. That's what they've said.
For me, especially, I'm still a fan of Vanishing Point. I treat myself as a fan in this band. And for me, the melodic elements and the choruses are still there. There's another element of some heaviness, even a little bit of like some dark riffs as well. I'm really into that, so I'm very, very excited to start recording this new album.
I think it's not going to be so much a departure from a different business to some. because what we achieved with Distant in the Sun in a small scale, we were really happy with the results. And with Distant in the Sun, it was an album that we just wanted to put out as it was, you know, it's like to give us a representation of what the band was about. And the band is still in that probably that vibe of Distant in the Sun to a degree. With that being said, from what I've noticed with the stuff that I've been doing, there's a lot of more orchestration in a sense. There's a lot of there's some classical sections in some of the songs, so we break it down a little bit for something a little bit different. James's solos, he was cutting some solos at my place about 2 weeks ago, just in prototype phase. We need to listen to what he was thinking. And some of the solos he's come up with just mind blowing. It's like hands down. Yeah, it's great. So, like, while I do like majority of the stuff at home, it's still great to have these guys come in and put their parts, especially with Adrian. Adrian was with Vanishing Point. He joined the band in 2006 and then left in 2010, has rejoined. And I know what Adrian is like in the studio. He's a fantastic bass player. So I basically said to Adrian as well, when you go to the studio, man, I'll probably sit in the corner watching, but you just do what you do. Because I know he sits in the pocket with the drums really nicely. He knows how to play the bass. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, in Melbourne, there's probably Adrian and Evan Harris, who to me are probably the two really good bass players.
Oh, thank you, Chris.
It's not bullshit, I'm not going to bullshit. I've told the guys too, but they're just very proficient bass players. And so with this music as well, because there is a lot of staccato riffs and Vanishing Point's music, it's important to have the bass really sitting in that pocket really nicely and locking in with the drums, because that's what the guitar players really carry in the music. And that's what Silvio sings on top of it. Lyrically speaking, there's been some lyrics written in the album, but there hasn't been a whole album complete with lyrics. Silvio and I can take time out once the music's pretty much done to sit down and do the lyrics and go with the melodies, and that'd be a good process. Silvio and I have always worked really well together. He's a guy that listens, and I listen to his thoughts as well, and that's probably why we've been in the band together for 20 years.
Yeah, that really amazed me when you were talking about that on stage, because I've known about you guys for a long time. Sure. I was like, oh wow, this 20 years, you know. But I know you've released a lot of albums, and I believe I have most of them.
Yeah, well the thing is, we started off like really young and naive in the industry. We started off, when I joined Vanishing Point, I was 26 or 27, so it's not really that young, but the rest of the guys were way younger.
Yeah.
When Adrian joined the band originally, he was a young guy too, you know, man. So now we're a little bit older. I don't know if we're a little bit wiser.
We're hoping so.
Yeah. With that being said, I mean, we still enjoy playing the music, so I mean, for us, good music is good music, you know, regardless if it's our band or any other band. If it's good music, it's good music, it's not a test of time.
At the end of the day, we just want to play good music. And if people like it, they like it. And we're so happy on
Yeah, definitely. I can tell you that I've talked to a lot of people after you played, and people were just like, wow, that's awesome.
We're really humbled by that.
You know, running over to buy your merch. And,
That's cool because we didn't get home. No, which shouldn't be too bad. But I actually spoke to the merchandise guys today, and he said the merchandise sales have been really good. I'm like, okay, that's fantastic. So it's nice to come to ProgPower, and while we're not covering our costs for flights and all that type of stuff, we get to take a little bit of money home and put it in the band account towards recording, which is it's good, but it's humbling.
yeah.
We're not going completely broke.
Well, that's always good.
Yeah, it helps.
When, speaking of like, things like crowdfunding and things like that seems to be like kind of the way music selling, especially another band from Australia, the Stars is doing various
So Patreon or whatever, crowdfunding.
and it seems like that's another way people are getting, trying to make some money in music. It's not like it was 25 years ago. So it's kind of hard to.
Oh, this is like the next question. Okay, so
We've discussed this before.
yeah. It's one of them things like, I understand where they're coming from because I really want to take it to the next level, and that's really good. They've got balls to do that.
Yeah.
But us guys, like, we're married, got mortgages, we've got families, etc. So it's more of a professional hobby, semi-professional hobby.
Yep.
If it ever comes to the day where we need to do some kind of crowdfunding, we'll probably put something really cool together. But we've always had the thought that before we go out to the people to ask for money, we will use as much as we can of our money that we've got in our pockets without affecting our families, of course, to fund our own activities. If that involves not buying new sunglasses or not buying cigarettes, etc., or whatever, or or maybe something of the tie if we need to, that's what we do. But I do understand with other bands, like say for example, with the Scars, if we're on tour, they've got to survive somehow, you know what I mean? So I think that the reports in the media, because I was watching it closely, the reports in the media was like they copped a lot of shit for it. But at the same time too, there's a lot of other people who are saying, I understand where they're coming from, because you need to, even if it's bread, you need to put bread on a plate so you can at least eat something to survive. And because they've got that fire in their belly, they want to tour and they really want to do it, good luck to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I actually put a Facebook post on Facebook a while ago. Somebody was talking about it, and I replied to one of these people's posts because they were like really cynical about it. And I said, what you guys don't realise is, and what you folks realise is today, every one of you is talking about near-delivered scars like we are now, and it's the best promotion they've received before.
It really is.
It's true. So look, good luck to the guys. No hard feelings, good luck to them. You know what I mean? And hopefully they stay true to what they're doing, and they give the fans who are helping them what the fans want.
And now, as far as getting back to Vanishing Point,
Yes.
do you think you'll ever maybe record a live DVD, something like that?
We were so close to doing that for ProgPower.
Yeah.
I must admit, we were very close, but the honest truth is, and I'm not going to bullshit, man, we didn't have the funds to put aside to record the DVD and the audio, etc. I'm sure that hopefully sometime in the near future we'll come back to ProgPower. Judging by yesterday's response, I'm not going to be too forward, but I think that there's probably a good possibility in the future that something could happen. The talks with Milton and maybe Bill, because they seem very open-minded and very welcoming, and we're very grateful and humble for that. I think if something happens in the future, he can come back here again. It'd be lovely to record it to make it something special as well for the fans here. We never knew how many fans we had. We never knew.
Yeah, we had no idea.
We had no idea.
How you had a signing session? How long were you
We got it tonight.
I think it's tonight.
Oh, is it tonight? Okay.
We might have 10 or 15 people.
That's amazing, actually. We'll see how this one goes.
It's like, oh yeah, okay, cool. Just give it high.
Maybe, and usually when these signing sessions happen, people want signed body parts, so I don't know.
I think my fiance already asked me to sign any boobs yet. I'm like, come on.
No, my wife, tells me no as well. The honest truth is, if somebody needs a body part signed, like up or whatever, as long as they've shaved and it's clean, the texture will stick, because otherwise if it's sweaty, it's just going to run
I brought
off.
the alcohol wipes as well.
Well, we're prepared. We're like a mobile clinic, us guys.
We'll just ask Evan.
We'll ask Evan Harris, the bass player from Black Manchester United, with us. So he's got every little gadget under the sun. Like the other day, I'm like, fuck, I don't know my guitar.
I call him Mary
I've got one.
Yeah, he's Mary Poppins. Literally just grabs all these gadgets. I'm like, where do these things come from? It's amazing. And he has this like back massager, and he's like pulling all these things. How does that feel, man?
The back massager has got, I said this to everybody last night, looks like some kind of bizarre sexual contraption. Some kink shop.
I was just thinking that, and it shows we're on the same kind of wavelength.
We've just put the authenticity of this to completely down. It's fine.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the signing session. I'm sure you guys are gonna have a lot of people wanting to take photos, and I think it's another cool aspect of the festival. You get to, not just in the signing sessions, but just people coming up to you at the bar.
Absolutely.
Just having conversations. It's one of the really good things about this festival. It's very.
I think we both agree that in terms of meeting the fans, and in terms of socially, just being there with people who appreciate appreciate our music, it's been for us like a really humbling experience. We're relatively social butterflies. I know that I am. I'm pretty much out in the court.
I was hearing Chris talk all the night, man. But no, it's great. I just saw a Facebook post of a gentleman that I met last night, and he was really into Vanishing Point. And I think he votes like the most humbling and nicest band to talk to. I think he was one of the winners.
Oh, cool.
A guy. He was getting really emotional, and I was like totally blown away. And,
did we pay him good money for that?
Yeah, I gave him his tip as well. Yeah, that was
your money, not mine.
No, it wasn't. So I was reading that just before I like, wow, that's just amazing, man. It really warms my heart when I hear that stuff. And yeah, you could just see that he's really appreciative, and he's really into the band. And just for us being there and having a chat with him and being true and real, I think that just made his night. So that's what we're about. So
for us, it's quite positively overwhelming because in Melbourne we're just normal guys like everybody else, and just like, hey Chris, hey Adrian, hey mate. But I mean, here it's like everybody's coming up. I loved your set, I loved your album. It was like awesome. So we take the time, of course, to talk to them. We're not going to do like snubbing them off. I mean, these are people who are buying our albums. You know, we embrace the small amount of people who will buy our music, and of course we're going to give them the time of day. Sure. I mean, you'd be arseholes if we did it. You know, it's important.
Well, you kind of blew me off last night.
Oh, did I? Shit. Maybe I had too many beers. I thought you blew me off this morning. You had the interview at 11 o'clock. I got up at 5 to 11 with a message from our promotions guy, Dustin Hardman, here in America. I thought the interview was for 11:30. I got to bed at 7 o'clock thinking, okay, I'll get a couple hours sleep. My alarm died in the ass. At 5 to 11, it finally goes off. I see a message from Dustin. Sorry, man, I've got to tell you. I see a message from Dustin saying, Matt has rescheduled the interview for 11 o'clock. Plus, he's filming it. So I get up like a lost cockroach, running around the room, jumping over the guys, going, what the fuck? And I have a look in the mirror because I remember he said it's going to be filmed. I have a look in the mirror and my eyes were like, luckily it was rescheduled to the afternoon.
It's all true. Yeah, it's all true. I apologize.
So it's not as glamorous as you think.
I agree, it's all true. It's my fault.
No, it's all good fun.
But I just want to say, thank you so much for taking the time out to do this.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations on an awesome set, and looking forward to hearing the new album. But right now you can grab Distant as the Sun, and that's out right now on AFM.
Thank you. So coming soon.
Go grab it. And this is Matt, Lady Obscure, and rock on.
thank you.
Thank you.
I no longer am lost within life. Now I see the shadow of a man I used to be. Let flow the tears so I